Hey everyone, welcome back to Larry's Geeky World, and this is Let's Open Some Toys. It's a little bit different. Originally, I was gonna try to do another part to the Gundam build for this guy here, and start working on his wings and stuff. But we'll do that another day because yesterday I finally got in the first time I've ever had anything like this, and that is a few test shot figures that Four Horsemen Studios had put up for sale. Uh, was it last? No, it was a week before last. This is the second drop they did. I missed out on the first test shot sale the weekend prior. But I was lucky enough to get in and get a few things. Lucky for me because of me not just kind of skimming through the stuff for it. Uh, First of all, I was reading it wrong, and it said that they were only allowed two figures in total of the test shots. I was reading it for some odd reason, and my mind was thinking that it was two of each for some odd reason, and then I had purchased three. But it did say if you purchase more than that, all orders were going to get canceled. But luckily, apparently, when I did it, because I was at work that day, so I was at my lunch break. Uh, and when I did the purchase, because I had to work that Saturday, luckily they had apparently posted that, and I missed the post because I wasn't on whatever they posted about that they were going to allow more than two to be sold. So I was able to get the three that I ordered and did not get canceled. So not much of an unboxing because they weren't in boxes. So if you've ever gotten anything like this from like Four Horsemen Studios, or I think they're the only ones that have done this as far as I know of. Not really for sure, but they don't come in boxes because they're test shots. They're uh they were packed up really well. They were wrapped in bubble wrap, like each one of them, like a lot of bubble wrap. But they're essentially in baggies with all their accessories, and it's all grayscale, so whatever gray, like bland plastic. Um, but we'll go. One wasn't actually in a bag because it was pretty big. Its accessories were in a bag. At least I think it was in the bag. I don't know what I did with it. Don't know what I did with the bag for it. But I was able to get the only Mythic Legion test shot, which is this beautiful boy. Make sure I get his name right, which is Bishop. So it's a big grayscale horse with all the fabric, but I'm not for sure. But this is the other piece of fabric that wasn't already on the horse. I have no idea where this goes. How am I supposed to, like, is it just a swatch? I think I'm assuming you have to undo the belt here. That's the strap here on the bottom of the horse, and you just kind of put it there and set it, like, wrap it on the underneath. I guess kind of make it look like it's like a full thing, but I have no idea. Um, One thing about I noticed about this test shots, especially like the horse head comes off real easy. I don't because I know the one that I have, the normal painted one, which is Boris, right? Is that the name of the other horse? Which is the unarmored one? Yeah, Boris. He's he doesn't have an extra head, just extra mane. But yeah, but everything still comes off. Like this part here comes off, comes with another mane that goes on it. And it also came with a zombie horse head, want to call it that. And all these pieces are can come off. I've actually taken all these off. It was not really much of an open toy because it was already open. And this thing comes off real easy too, because it just plugs in really to the saddle here. And I think I got the saddle on a little crooked. I'm gonna have to fix that. Yeah, but I have ideas. I don't know if anyone else is going to do this. Um, Go over here. I don't know if anyone else is going to do this or not. If they're going to paint any of these. Obviously, you can't paint the fabric. It is wired uh, soft goods on the horse, which I think it's wired. Yeah, it's wired. So you can get some nice kind of action with the fabric. 'Cause I think the main one, all this is like white. I think I don't have it, so I have no idea. And some of the joints on this test shot are really like on this leg here in the front, it's really tight. So I'm gonna have to see if I can't heat it up and see if I can't get that some more movement. But I kind of want to try some customization for once on something, and this is a great base to do it. It's all gray, so I don't know what I'm going to do as of yet, if I will or not. It's more projects than I have time to do. But so yeah, that is Bishop test shot, and he came with, like I said, he came with another piece of main here that you just pop this piece off of here, and you can just change that, and an extra head, which is the really grotesque looking zombie head. I have some ideas about that. Plus a lance that comes in two parts. I can't get him to really stand because that leg is kind of odd. But yeah, so when you first get it, when I first got it in, it was like this. So I guess it's like that in the package for the main thing. But it's really cool. I mean, the sculpts are really nice. I love that corkscrew design there on the lance here. But yeah, it's when I finally get some time and an actual space to do it, I'm gonna attempt and maybe some try to find someone to give me some tips on what I need to do to start customizing that. But that is Bishop. The next one came in this bag. This I'm not sure which one this is. I want to say this is Novenoline. No Novenon. I guess I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or not. And I'm gonna be full transparency. I did take these guys out a little earlier, actually last night, because I was too excited. So you got this big guy here. This is one of the Cosmic Legions. So these are my only Cosmic Legions uh, that I have currently. I have not ordered any others. So just the test shots. Yeah, because I want to say this is that Novenon Lean. I don't know. I'm really bad at pronunciations with these things. But he's kind of like a predator, kind of like with the kind of how his head is. I mean, he doesn't have any of the dreads or anything. Just that's why I kind of got him. Uh, don't look at me. Look at that. You see all the detail. Of course, got a lot of ports. Like this thing was just loose before in the bag. Just plugs into the wrist here. Little holes. And there's other ones also here which already got the pegs on that are supposed to hold his weapons because they all have little circular indents, but they're very loose. Very loose. Which one's adorable? Which one's adorable, Chaos? Just say hi to the chat. Yes, he is adorable. This guy's adorable. This is his screaming head. He has a not so expressive head as well. But like I said, the little pegs here, there are actually a bunch of extra pegs. There's a hole here for one too, so you could put something and hang it there. I'm not sure that's where the gun's supposed to go. Get this guy. Okay. She says yes. But yeah, so you can peg it right there. You can just kind of like pretend it's magnetic. And you can have that. But he also came with a couple handguns, rifles, because he was in this bag and another bag with all the accessories. But I was messing around with those two pieces. I can get these out. It comes with this big old pack thing. You just kind of pick off his head and a little neck covering. Put that on. It doesn't plug in anywhere. I'm not sure if it was supposed to, because there is a slot in the back, but it doesn't like it would even plug in at all. It looks like it just rests here. And then you take the little collar piece again and place that. I think I had that placed wrong. Yep. That fits right inside of there. Not sure if that's supposed to be meant. This head actually pops on and off real easy. So you got that. Kind of like a partial spacesuit. Like I guess if you had a dome or something on it. And try to get all the other pieces out. Like there's like two different size ones of these pegs. There's two long ones and like two short ones. I got the short ones in the hip, but they're really loose on the other weapons. Speaking of, here's one of the blasters, and each blaster, they're technically the same, but the only difference is so they will fit symmetrically on the character on opposite sides. So only one side has the hole. So this one will be on the left. This one will be on the left side. This one will be on the right side of his hips, if you were to do so. But like I said, they're really loose, and I just dropped it on the keyboard, so it doesn't really plug in all that tight. Kind of just floats around. So I mean, if I wiggle, it's sitting there right now, but it's real easy to pop off. Kind of just hangs. You just go ahead, and then you got both blasters on his hips there. Like I said, it's like kind of just popping right out. And I could take the other peg, like one of the longer ones, put it in there, and then hold his cannon or his assault rifle cannon, and that can just plug in like that. So I'm not sure what that. I mean, that would make the most sense how that goes. I could be wrong, but he does have like going like a mile a minute now. He does have these pauldrons, but these don't like to plug in all that easy. I think you would have to put these on first before you put this piece on, because you can't really see the holes. So just like all the other Mythic Legions figures. See, the gun just fell right off his hip. So this would be his left side one, right? So you take it and you would try to force that into here, but it's because this is a test shot. It's like an early build of the figure from the factory. And some of these test shots are usually, if you see on other videos, when other toy companies show them, they're usually multiple colors, whatever plastic they had. But yeah, this is like a really tight fit. Doesn't even really want to plug in to the back of here as of right now. I'm sure I can fix that. I do have an idea. Still trying to go through some colors of how I want this guy to look. Seeing that head, I still don't have on. But here's the other head. As I'm moving a mile a minute for it. So more with a closed mouth. So I have ideas for what color I want the bone protrusions for the tusk to be and the kind of scales. I have an idea. I don't want to. Like I said, I haven't finalized it yet. Then also have to go start sourcing out paints and whatnots. So that. Well, oh yeah, he has assorted hands. So I already have one of his trigger hands. He actually comes with the slightly open hand, which is great for it. Already both of them on the wrist. But you do get a couple fists. You get your left and right. You look, he looks angry with this one, or the one where he's screaming. There's this one, and then of course you got that one. So which one's your favorite? The left one or the right one? Because like I said, this one's easier to pop on and off. This one actually clicks in pretty good. This one, the second one I showed you, the left one. Okay, you like this one? Okay. Okay, so that's that guy. I'm gonna put that head back on. Where did his neck piece go? There it goes. Yeah, see that just sits. That's just an overlay. Oh, and the neck peg comes completely off. I needed to pull that off for whatever reason. But we won't do that. But yeah, so there's that guy. Lots of stuff with him. I feel like I'm moving so fast. It's like this is probably going to be a very short stream. Because I don't want to go through the superpowers that I got in, because I'm like saving those for the shorts. But I still need to finish recording. You're left, so you like the more angry. So you like this one. the first head. Said your left. So that one been this guy. Look at that detail. I'm sure you could find out some other ones. All those, bone protrusions, all those horns, and some other pieces on it. But this one, I actually been eyeing the regular one. This next one, about to take out of the bag. I was kind of eyeing this one before when they first put the regular one up on for sale, but I couldn't make myself do it. I need to really slow down on my purchasing. So, but yeah, this is how you pronounce this guy's name. I'm looking at my shipping. Connox Ball. And he does not have any extra head. Hey! Brick! Hey, what's up, buddy? Checking out some test shots, man, that I just got in yesterday. It's nice to see you hopping in on the stream, man. First time I've actually seen you pop in. It's great to see you. Glad you're here, bud. Really just, you and a couple other people. So got this guy. Only head for him, and I already put all the hoses on. I'm trying to get used to how these guys move a little bit. It just seems like his leg here is a little longer than I would like it to be compared to the main leg. Unless I'm just messing with my eyes. It looks more even here. Well, I don't know if you can tell. See, he's sitting right here. So uneven. Regular time or just a surprise live? Normally I go on at 8, but I was kind of running late on stuff, so I didn't really schedule it until really late in the day today. I tried to do a live at 8 o'clock. I might have if I go to the game with my brother, the FC game, which there was one tonight. I decided I didn't want to go tonight. I'll try to do one earlier so I don't miss. But normally, a lot of them has been building this guy, this master grade 1/100 scale wing 0. Oh yeah, man! I was lucky to get 3. I wasn't paying attention when I was purchasing them last Saturday, 2 Saturdays ago. Yeah, I think I'm on like part 5 or 6 of this. I think I'll be starting on this when I start building the rest of that. But yeah, I was able to get 3, so I got this big guy. I got, because I wasn't paying attention, they were only allowing 2 at the time. I got this boy here, and I'm trying to get used to StreamYard, so it's only like the 4th time using it. No, and I was able to get Bishop here. Test shop for that. So that makes 2 horses now. Last weekend, because last Saturday was my birthday. We did an early birthday stream because we were going to the FC Cincinnati game. It was also help kick kids off cancer night or something that night as well. So it's really weird because my birthday, you had that going on. You also had 4 Horsemen dropping the Jersey Devil figure obscura on the Predator's cousin. See, I'm thinking about getting the regular version of both of these guys now because I don't have any. These are the only Cosmic Legions I've currently got because these guys look so badass, and yeah. So I'm kind of looking at maybe getting the other ones. Yeah, totally predator cuz yeah, she's calling dibs already. My girlfriend's already calling dibs on taking this guy from me. See? But I did get the Jersey Devil. Yay. People are getting along. Oh, and I did tell Brick was it yesterday on Instagram that I was going to be going to Legion's Con. Me and my girlfriend are going to Legion's Con this year. We will be going. I got the hotel booked, got the tickets paid. I mean, it's not the main hotel. Unfortunately, that's been sold out for God knows how long. Um, yeah, yeah, because I'm really enjoying all the Mythic Legion so far, and because I got Ganesha now too. I did finally get that. I got that on 2 Mondays ago, right when I started my vacation. So actually, I still got the box in here. Actually, and you remember I was in chat like, oh, I was gonna pass on it, but he was still in stock when I went and was looking, and I picked up so many Mythic Legions a few weeks ago, and it's ordered. So, but he's actually out on the cabinet, in the new display cabinet, which I have pictures on my Instagram, and she's super excited for this guy. I do love this though. It's so much better seeing it in person and then having it in hand. Uh, it's better than what I thought. I still need to heat up uh the um the arm on one of them. I think it was on his back. Back left arm is kind of stiff. I gotta heat that joint up on Ganesha. So I'm super excited for that. Yeah, she loves it already too. So yeah, I think I'm gonna go back on at some point. I'm gonna order the regular one of this guy and the regular if they still have them in stock and this guy. Um, there's actually a couple other Cosmic Legions I've been looking at, and I haven't I can't tell you the names of them because I can't think of it off the top of my head. So uh, I don't have anything up. That's on because it's probably gonna be a very very short stream. I've only been on for what? Where's the timer? Almost a half an hour. So we're not doing too bad. But I did get some other stuff in this week. Uh, which where did I put them? I just set them down somewhere. Oh, that's where. Because I finally got the rest of my superpowers. Because I was looking for him, couldn't find him anywhere. So I finally ordered this and this off of the McFarlane's toy store. Because this is the one that comes with the number 4 robot and Metamorpho here. Because I was able to get everything else at my local GameStop, but they didn't have him in stock. They had the regular version of this, but I was like, I don't want the regular version. I want the one with the figure. And I'm so behind on superpowers. So eventually I'll get to the shorts on those. So the woven cosmics are fantastic. Hey, maybe you can answer this because the one thing I was kind of confused about with for this guy is it has this little furry piece, and I'm not sure if that's supposed to be a loincloth that goes underneath here, kind of like with the dragon guy that I got, the big dragon guy whose name escapes me because starts with an A, big blue dragon dude. I have no idea. I haven't gotten this out of the bag yet, but I want to. Does it go on there? Does it go here? I'm not for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna get a bunch of these guys. So I haven't even gone through it. Actually, you know what? He did have a second head. Why did I not see this other bag? I thought he only had one head. He does have another pair of hands too. Yeah, but here's his other head. More subdued. See, that's what I thought, but I don't remember looking that closely at the regular version, so I didn't know if it's supposed to go on there, so I may have to go into that. But here's his other head. So I'm debating about customizing these. I have ideas of color schemes, but I don't know yet if I can keep my camera to focus. Oh, just focus. Yeah, there's a little kind of open hand. But he also came with one weapon, no guns for this big guy. I'm kind of rambling everywhere right now. Got this big old, futuristic mace, and that thing just pops right off, plugs right in. This is really cool. I like that. Very stabby. Go and click that. Like that. I'm still trying to like navigate through everything. But yeah, so that was, I think that was everything I got in. Well, oh, maybe Brick can also answer this because with, I don't know if you have Bishop like the regular release, but it came with this other piece of fabric. And my first assumption is you just like unbuckle this and it just goes under here. Says the test shots are cool to have, but you could also trade them for like for 2 to 3 different. Yeah, and that's what my debate was because it's only one color, so it made me easier to customize. But then, like, I don't know if I really want to touch it. Obviously, I'm not gonna paint the fabric, but I get your point. Yeah, but see, that's my like initial idea because I was thinking about maybe doing that. But yeah, these are cool. I need to actually heat up this guy's leg here. It's really stiff. I'm sure. I'm not sure if that's just a process, probably from the factory, because it is a test shot and all. A lot of these pieces are some pieces are really tight, some pieces come off really. See, that's what I thought too. So would it go underneath here, or would it just go like? Because I don't know, because you can't really tell. Because it was like the only loose piece of fabric. True, but it'd be lucky if I could even find those. Because I only collect the more recent stuff. I haven't gotten. I'm trying not to go vintage. I know some of those are gonna be hard to find. Like I know, just was it the Cyborg and Brainiac? I think wasn't like the original Brainiac. Like he'll just find the newest Cyborg. He sold out so quick. The whole last wave they just did. I hadn't picked up like the last several waves because I was focusing on other things. I think you can undo the strap. See, that's what because I actually attempted that. Because you can just pop that off like this because it just unplugs here on either end. But I wasn't sure if that's exactly where it was supposed to go, so I didn't want to really mess with it. But yeah, so it just plugs right back in. It plugs in real easy. I mean, I like the other horse I got, and I feel like I'm like super hyper today. Like I haven't had this like my only soda I've had all day. I've had one cup of coffee and then this. And I have only alcohol I have in the house is a bottle of plum sake, so which is my girlfriend's. So, which we don't touch all that often. Anyway, I think really that's all I have. So, um, trying to think what else to do. I mean, I've only been on for like about a half an hour. Uh, so says I actually have the bishop released. Yeah, but I think I'll sell slash trade him. Great soft goods, but I don't get the Templar. Yeah, I mean I passed on that version. I got Boris. I got that one, the one without all the armor. Uh, so he's all. If you check my Instagram, I got some pictures of him on the displays I put up last week. Um, I'm still kind of messing with the stuff. I still have to finish some stuff with the doors. Don't let me keep you glad to catch you live. I'll look out for them on Saturdays. Thanks, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, it's great seeing you hop in, man. I really appreciate it. Just rat you out. What, the sake? We don't drink a lot. It's not like I'm saying we just don't touch it that often. We have to be in some kind of mood to drink. I'm half tempted to go get a 6 pack of Mike's or Reds or something. Um, but yeah, I think I'm gonna hop on off. I like to thank everyone who did pop in. Brick, great seeing you. Nice to see that you hopped on my live stream for a little bit. Very short and sweet. And of course, Chaos, my girlfriend, who's actually out in North Carolina right now, visiting some family. She will be back before I go live again. But anyway, thanks everyone. Appreciate you all for stopping by, and I'll catch you all next week. Which I think we will. I don't have anything else coming in, so we'll just continue at 8 o'clock next Saturday. We're going to continue on the build for this guy, which I am calling. We bring up this. What I have to call. But yeah, that will be next Saturday. We'll continue with this guy. Hopefully, it won't be too many more for this. But we'll see. But until next time, I'll catch you all next weekend. Have a good weekend, you guys.